Hello, welcome. How is everybody doing? Unsupported in this browser. That is an interesting issue. Hello. Hey, Ben. How are you doing? You should jump in on the Twitch chat. It would make it that way you can talk on screen. Let me pull up Twitch here because it does not seem to be working fully. It does not seem to be working fully. Left stage because double audio. Yeah, makes sense. I just usually would turn off the audio from there. Yeah, just resetting up the stream. It's been a while. First stream with the two monitors, so excited. You know, it should help organize stuff a bit. But first, I am trying to open the stream manager here. There we go. Perfect. Is it just me or is volume a little low on stream? Is the volume a little low on stream? Yeah, not just you. Is it better now? Much better? Okay, great. Fantastic. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some viewers pop in and out as we go along. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for for a stream today. We're probably going to talk a little bit about politics, probably going to do some Destiny 2, some Trackmania, but mostly we're going to hopefully game a bit. But I need to catch up on the news. So shit's been going on, and it'd probably be good if I knew what it was. So, yeah. Oop, forgot to ping a person. Okay, let's take a quick look at what's going on. Hey, thank you for subscribing. That actually means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Don't know why it's using that stream graphic, but okay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We're halfway to 10 subscribers, so you know, hitting the ground running, supporting my fellow fellas. Yeah, gotta support your fellow Bens. You gotta do it. Let's see. Screen record. Nope, not that. Oh, I forgot I put those there. Don't know. Don't know why that's like that. Game capture. Off screen cap. No, not that screen. Display, the other display. There we go. That one. I don't know why that's there. Okay. Yeah. So that should help. That should make it a bit better. Why is Onbe's text all the way up there? Oh my god, that's loud. Holy shit. Thank you again. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. I can see the chat. Can I type in it is the real question. I can't. Why is it up there? Why does it do? I need to figure out why it duplicates it. I am the highest one. That is true. You are the highest one. You are constantly high. That is correct. Okay. Let's actually like catch up on what the fuck has been going on. Because I actually have been kind of out of the loop with the news. America's constitutional crisis could come to a head in 4 months. So it's just gonna... Okay, well, that's ominous. I think we'll start there. Just over 2 weeks into his presidency... Oh, yeah, I should probably change the thing to the category to not be... to reflect that we have moved to politics. Nope, not political animals. Not that. Okay. Nope, not Pokemon. Stop, please stop moving, Twitch. Okay. There we go. Updating stream. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. So let's start with this. America's constitutional crisis could come to a head in 4 months. How Donald Trump and Elon Musk could use the debt ceiling breach to usurp Congress's power. Oh, holy shit. That is actually terrifying. Okay, I appreciate how bad the picture of Trump is, but I don't appreciate that Elon Musk looks decent in this picture. I don't appreciate that. They should really fix that. Just over 2 weeks into his presidency, Donald Trump has already thrown America into a democracy crisis. Excuse me? We'll get to that in a moment. Could have... New tab. On his first day, the presidential pardoned those who had violently stormed the U.S. Capitol in a bid to obstruct his removal from power. He then fired more than a dozen federal prosecutors who had brought charges against the January 6 rioters, a pair of moves that signal the federal government will not necessarily punish Americans who perpetrate political violence in the president's name. Yeah, that's not a bad sign at all. That's, you know, it's only slightly terrifying. The administration has also coerced corporations into giving Trump money and other concessions through tactic threats of regulatory scrutiny. Let me parse that a bit more. By bullying Mark Zuckerberg and CBS to settle bullshit lawsuits for no reason when they are objectively bullshit lawsuits. News into giving regulators an unabridged version of a 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris last year, as though the government has a right to veto the editing practices of independent news networks. That's concerning. Trump's starkest assault on democratic norms is his usurpation of Congress's authority over spending, the separation of power. I'm sorry, I can't read this. This is like very flowery, and not that like I'm bad at reading, which I am, but it's like I really need less like, you know, the stars of the night sky bullshit. Just tell me what he did. Hold on. Trump second term timeline. Let's see. Let's see if anyone has my type of autism. Okay, it appears... Should we do it? Should we? Should we go one by one through each day? That actually seems kind of fun. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about that? Oh, I should probably do this. I've watched Destiny do 8-hour streams researching shit that I don't care about, so let's get it. Okay, works for me. Nope, that's not the button. That is the button. There we go. Okay. All right, let's start. Day fucking 1. Takes the oath of office. J.D. Vance becomes vice president. Okay, that's day 1. Why don't we... Let's do some fun here. Let's rank this shit. Is there a way we can, like, rank this as how on level of scary? How can we do this? How can... If I were on Mac, I might know how to rank this, but on PC, I have genuinely no idea how I would take these things and rank it. What's that website that everybody uses to rank shit? Like that tier list website? Does anyone know? Tier list website.
Yeah, you just use like the tier list maker.
Oh my god, Onby. Holy shit, you scared me. Tier maker? Okay. Oh, I should be sharing my video and also... I should be streaming there. Yeah. Okay.
It's always oh, it's at least a little bit funny when I scare you
A
on
little bit.
accident.
So tier maker? Okay, we can try that. Make a template. Horrifying Trump shit. What's today's date?
Um,
2 5
February 5th.
25. Make your own template. Create single-use template. Okay, here we go. Okay. I don't... Is there a way to just do text, or do I actually need to upload images? Does this actually have to be images, or can it be text? Upload images, drag the images in order, click down. Fucking stupid. Hold on, there's gotta be a text version of this. This is only images.
I don't know, like a text document maybe. Or you can make like a spreadsheet and then
Create
have
tier
each
list.
entry as a spreadsheet.
What?
And
Uh, uh, okay. Can I just put text? This is okay. Hold on. Hold on. We're cooking. We're cooking. Incompetent, streamer moment. No, that hold on. Body that is very large, and also the wrong color. Let's make that white, and then hold on. We're cooking. 12, 14. Okay. Okay. We hold on. I think we've got this now. Let's put that there. And we put that there. And then we just copy that. And then we put it there. And then, ooh, that is hard to read. Okay. Is there another template here maybe that's not shit? Nope. Okay, we're sticking with this. Let's see if we can fix this a bit. We can move that. That makes it a bit better. That makes it a lot better. Oh, yes. We've cooked. This is food now. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of some of the tiers. So this tier, we need space just for all this work for a segment we're never going to do again, and I will never even upload because it will be bad. All this work for that. All right. Let's just... Who needs tier list name?
The real segments were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. What do we call this? All right. Hold on. Let me move this up, and then we can name the categories in a moment. You know, if I was actually good at this, I would have prepped all this before stream. Oh, well. Okay. I don't care how scuffed this is. All right, so let's say... I'll be charitable. I'll give him a good actually. I'll give him... Because there's at least one thing he did that I know that I actually like. So I will put that there. And then let's drop that. I want that smaller. Yeah, he's still... bold... I don't love the vertical spacing, but whatever. We'll just put that there. Good, actually. Not great. Okay, hold on. That, goddamn. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I am very much entertained.
What's going on, Sleepy Porg fans? Hi, we are making a tier list. We are going to rank literally everything Trump has done since he became president on a scale of good actually to literally the end of democracy. So let's I'm curious. Is there actually not a way to copy and paste it? Hold on, copy. Oh, okay, hold on. Continuing to be kind of good at this. Literally end of America. Or actually, we probably need something even more severe than that, to be honest. Did I spell literally correctly? I don't care. I'm not good at this.
Literally 1984.
Does that seem appropriate? Is that a good? Oh, that's easy. Put it all in S tier, literally. I don't actually. Oh, wait. Thank you. Appreciate that. Literally end of America. Let's copy.
Should be a Germany tier list. Like, not end of America, but beginning of end of America.
Why is an ad playing?
Because website wants money.
Okay. Let's just organize this a bit. Oh, wait, I can change the spacing. That actually does make this better. Okay. I am shoe on head. What? Okay. We all want to see Donald Trump call Destiny out, don't we, folks? Yeah, we do. I need to learn how to read faster. Can't wait for Trump's anti-Hasanabi speech. I think he already made a few of those. I'm shoe on head. Imagine when Trump starts attacking streamers for speaking it against him. Yeah, not great. It would be very funny, though, if that's actually shoe on head.
It doesn't say I'm shoe
I'm
on head. It says I'm shoe.
Hey, I'm not shoe on head. I'm a shoe. That's fantastic.
We excellent streamer.
Yeah, I just realized with chat, I should probably put it like this. That would probably be better, wouldn't it? Okay. Hi, Equal Playing. How are you doing? We are, yeah, they're just a shoe. What body part they are on, what body part they're on, or whether or not they are on a body part is all left unspecified. That's true. I really need to get better at reading chat. It's actually hard for me to read looking there. I'm doing very good today. Thank you. I need to stop trying to read chat before I've read it. I need to read it first and then read it. Actually,
you'll never be as washed as me.
Okay, so let's start. Let's just take day one, and let's just take day one and put all the day one stuff in here. I really should have prepared this beforehand. It's actually, if I was capable of feeling embarrassed, I'd be embarrassed.
I mean, figuring it out along the way is part of the fun.
Is it? I wouldn't know, because I think if I was watching Vosh do this, I might actually like be very annoying in chat, making fun of him. I can't believe Shoe on Head. I can't be Shoe on Head unless Shoe on Head is actually secretly a guy. Wouldn't surprise me.
I haven't watched a shoe on head in a shoe on head video in quite a while. I
Yeah,
remember
same.
being a big fan of shoe on head in my cringe 12-year-old whatever.
That is a long one. Some of these I'm going to have to rephrase. I'm gonna have to. What? Wait a second. Why am I just doing this now? Why aren't I doing this as I go? Okay. I should be why am I doing it like this? I'm such an idiot. Okay. Let's start out. Donald Trump takes oath. So let's just put becomes president. And then I'm going to bold that just so it's a little bit easier to read. Make that a bit bigger. Yeah, becomes president. Okay. I wish what Trump did was upgrade the quality of cheeseburgers. Yeah, that would be better. It would be a lot better. I do have to admit. Becomes president. Should we put that in the Hitler tier just for lulz? I'm just gonna put that as really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna make a template.
I mean, it is really bad because he literally attempted a coup and still became president.
Yeah, but it's compared to what the rest of what we're dealing with. Oh, I should probably put what action. Okay. All right. The inaugural parade is held at the Capital One Arena with President Trump signing executive orders after speaking to supporters. Okay, we're just going to ignore that one. The Trump administration shuts down the CBP-1 program. I don't know what that is. Let's investigate. Maybe this is based. CB1 is a discounted mobile app developed by the U.S. Customs Border Patrol, originally launched in October 2020 to help commercial trucking companies schedule cargo inspections. Its functionality was expanded in 2023 to include unauthorized migrants making asylum claims. The CBP, who argued that it facilitated illegal immigration, allowing individuals to enter America. Critics worried it could lead to more catch-release instances where inadmissible individuals are allowed to stay in America while waiting. The app was shut down. Oh my God. Okay. So let's shuts down CBP-1 app. I mean, we need another category because this is between really bad and who cares. Yeah, we need another category. Okay, let's go with, where's the copy and paste button? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Not good, actually. Professional thing. Did you hear that Trump wanted to fly the flags full mast during inauguration despite the fact that Jimmy Carter had died, but the robes and pulleys were frozen over? Really? That's actually really funny. I did hear that he tried to do it. I just thought he succeeded. I assume that's what happened. That's really funny. What an actual dumbass. He's so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, let's close that so it's easier to see. Okay, shuts down CBP1 app. Yeah, it's not good. We really should make it easier for like asylum seekers or illegal immigrants or basically anyone who needs to cross the border to be able to cross the border. Like there are valid reasons why people would need to cross the border in a without need like the 2-month process of getting a visa. So yeah, I'm gonna go like not good actually. All right, let's do the next one. 3. Susie Wiles assumes office as White House Chief of Staff, first woman to hold the position. Well, that's okay. Political appointee, second Trump term, succeeded Jeff Zients. Nothing about her specifically. Does she have a Wikipedia page? She does. Lobbyist for tobacco. Amazing. And the country of Nigeria. Huh. A Nigerian lobbyist. Is that like one of those Nigerian princes? Are we sure she's real? Are we sure she's not just like some email scam that the Trump administration received? Worked with Donald Trump. Worked with Ron DeSantis. Worked on the Save America PAC. One of the people who had access, okay, the 23 federal indictment of Trump for mishandling classified documents. Trump is alleged to have shown a classified map concerning a military operation to a person without security clearances, referred to as PAC representative. ABC News identified this person as Wiles. Yeah, that's not good. After the indictment, ProPublica documented an increase in payments to Wiles as a part of a pattern of Trump staffers who receive financial benefit after being subpoenaed in the investigation into Trump. Wiles denied knowing that it was best practice for witnesses in an investigation concerning their boss or client to not appear like they're receiving special treatment, and denied ever talking to Trump about her testimony. You gotta love you gotta love like the balls on these people, honestly. I'm just, it's not great. She's not great. We're gonna put it in.
I mean,
yeah.
Being a tobacco lobbyist by itself is already like basically making you the scum of the earth.
Yeah, but her name is Susie, so you gotta give her some like credit there. Like that's a real disability you have to deal with. So I'm gonna put that in not great, not good actually. Yeah. Marco Rubio confirmed as Secretary of State, making him the first cabinet pick to be approved. Marco Rubio is not good. He is my senator. He is a piece of shit. I do not like him. First of all, he constantly never shows up to the Senate. Second of all, he puts a shitload of money and personal expenses on his Senate credit card. And most damning of all, he cannot drink water. It is still funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Rubio confirmed. I'm going to put that in, who cares? Honestly. Rubio's bad, but like, comparatively, I almost feel like Susie Wiles is worse. So I'm going to put like, who cares? Because somebody bad is going to be Secretary of State anyway. Trump pardons. Okay. Jan 6 pardons. Yeah, I'm gonna actually say like actually horrible on that one. Like really bad for democracy to like actively pardon individuals who committed what I consider treason against the American, like, the United States on your behalf, and then you pardon them, thus incentivizing and protecting that behavior to continue occurring. It's not great.
I would put it higher.
I wish the thing Trump did was upgrade. Oh yeah, I read that already. Huh, it's weird. I'm getting more. Stream chat is not showing a lot of comments. Oh, okay. No, it is. It is. It's just not showing them in a way that's easy to understand. God, I cannot wait until I have Logan work on that plugin for me. It's going to be so helpful. Okay, Rubio confirmed. Let's move on. Trump signs 26 executive orders repealing 67 Biden-era executive orders and 11 presidential memorandas, issuing new directives on expanding border enforcement, reversing... Okay, let's just... I'm starting to feel like the scope of this segment might be expanding rapidly. Does anybody else get that impression?
No.
So Trump has done 53 executive orders. Should we just rank the executive orders? Like, looking forward to the good actually part? Yeah, me too. All right, you know what? New rule. New rule. We are leaving this. This is pardons, no more fluff. No actual confirmations, actual cabinet appointees. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He is, at long time, and executive orders. No more fluff. Okay. 26 executive orders. We'll go through them later. Wait. We have to go through them first. Okay. I think you're going to need a bigger chart. I am probably going to need a bigger chart. We talking about how Hitlerite things are becoming? Yep. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these, the ones we already put. We're going to take the ones we already put. We're going to move them down here. And then we're going to look through all of the executive orders first. So that way I know I'm not doubling up. So let's start with the executive orders. Ending the weaponized... Oh, there are no descriptions here, are there? Oh my God. I'm actually fucking myself, aren't I? Jesus Christ. I just wanted to play Destiny 2. I just wanted to play the new season. Okay. Ending the weaponization of federal government. Directs agency heads to search for previous politically motivated conduct by intelligence, justice, or regulatory agencies and make recommendations on how to hold perceived responsible actors accountable. Specifically focuses... That is not good. Oh yeah, we're making a tier list. Yeah, that's not good. This is the brown shirt, the intragovernmental brown shirt order. That's what we're gonna call that one. So let's go with this is the seek part of the seek and destroy executive order. I'm gonna put EO at the beginning, actually. Yeah, this is actually bad. I'm putting that in literally the end of America. That's That's really bad. Like, that's actually pretty fucking terrible. Like, that's like, that really represent. It's not Hitler. It's Hitler part 1. It's the, you know, it's seek and then destroy. It's Hitler when it gets to the destroy phase. But that's not good. That's pretty bad. All right, next executive order. Initial rescissions of harmful executive orders. And okay, so this is getting rid of a shitload of things. Okay. This is rescinding executive orders. Okay, so which is here? Full list of explicitly revoked. This is a long fucking list. Okay. Okay, let's, this could take a while. This is like actually like spiraling out of control, the amount of stuff happening. I feel like a journalist, which is, it's uncomfortable when a streamer gets that feeling. That's not appropriate. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna have to go through all of these. Okay, so we're just gonna have to categorize these all as like one thing, I think. Because I don't know how else we can do that. That's a lot of like, this is a lot of shit. So let's see if there's anything really bad here, and then we'll go from there. Advancing racial... Oh, God, I just realized these are titles, not descriptions. Oh, my fucking God. This... Advancing racial equity and support for the understanding of communities through federal government. Okay, here we go. Provisions. Directed government to revise agency policies to account for racial inequities to their implementations. Effects. Within 60 days of the date, the heads of federal departments are to consider halting, revising, or rescinding all activity related to or resulting from Donald Trump's executive order. This is executive orders all the way down. What is happening? Okay. We are a little cooked. Okay, provisions. According to the order, converging economic and health, the order therefore announces that Biden administration will pursue a comprehensive approach to advancing equity for all. In particular, by fighting systemic racism, by promoting the federal government's equality, we can generate the chances to strengthen historically neglected neighborhoods that benefit everybody. A study, for instance, suggests that narrowing racial divisions in salaries, home loans, lending possibilities, and access to higher education would equal $5 trillion more. Each agency must examine in accordance with these goals. Okay. This is all pretty meaningless. This one is actually a who cares. Because this sounds good, but this actually, to the best of my knowledge, this is fully ignorable. Like, this is, I think this is, like, on paper important, but it doesn't actually do stuff. Like, it's basically telling cabinet members to, like, remember the black people. Unless I'm wrong. Again, I genuinely don't know anything, so we'll know. Why don't we do something useful and get rid of the penny? You know, Elon did say he wanted to do that, so I think we should hold him to it. I'm going to just base these on the names, because I can't, like, do this if we're going to be, like, researching. Okay. Ensuring lawful, accurate enumeration of appointment of decennial census. Who cares? Organizing, mobilizing United States government to provide a unified, effective response to combat. Yeah, that's pretty important. I'm going to be honest. This one might be, like, the pretty bad one. Wait. Damn. Preventing, combating discrimination on the basis of gender identity or sexual orientation. This is probably bad unless this order was also preventing me from discriminating against Chatter's gender identity, because that is something that we do need the freedom to do. Some of you are fucking weird. We now wait for Chat to be angry. Excuse me, you're committing microaggressions against marginalized population, gamers. Buddy, I'm not committing a microaggression. I'm committing a fucking macroaggression. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like fuck you. That's the aggression.
Benjamin, what's your opinion about NBs?
Non-binary people, I think the term needs to die and we should just call them queer. I think it is a very cute term. I think it serves a very nice purpose. The term queer theoretically refers to people who are unsure of whether or not they are that they are not like cis or like straight, like, and I think
I
it's
don't mean the term. I mean people, the people themselves.
horrible, actually awful, like like genuinely the most annoying people. It's specifically you. If you are any indication of non-binary people, truly atrocious. I'm kidding. Not about the on-B part though. Okay. Yeah, I think we should just get rid of terms like non-binary and just have it be queer. I think that's like much better. It's much simpler, and I think giving it a term that just refers to people who don't fit within the bimodal gender spectrum, or don't identify with it, can all fall under one tier, and then there can be subdivisions. There is no need for like, that's how we get like a new letter on the acronym every 5 days.
But a new letter on the acronym every 5 days forces you to learn how to read.
Clearly, I don't care about learning how to read. Have you been seeing my reading comprehension skills?
It'll never be as bad as mine.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing this. We're doing just I'm not going through every single executive orders. Undoing Biden's or executive orders. Let's just do this. Hold on. Let's just put it this way. Reversing Biden EO. Actually horrible. There. Because there. Not literally the end of America. See, I should have thought of this earlier. Nothing Trump does on these can be worse than literally the end of America. All it can be at most is actually horrible because it is legal. Anything that explicitly. I should have just thought of that. I don't actually need to waste time. I'm genius. I can't read anything up the contrast. No. Restoring freedom of speech and ending federal censorship. What is this bullshit? Supreme Court ruled the federal government is allowed to communicate with social media companies about content moderating policies and the removal of misinformation on social media. EO was signed on Huh? So this is a Supreme Court thing? What? Bars the use of taxpayer resources to carry out what it claims are as censoring. Oh. So the
Basically, it's the big,
Supreme Court said it's okay.
Puff over the Twitter files. That's what Trump's trying to target here.
Yeah. All right.
Robin jump scare?
Robin jump scare. Benjamin, what are your thoughts on not being able to sleep at 5 a.m. and driving to Waffle House?
Really stupid, unless it's a hurricane. They're mad people got removed for spreading misinfo. Yeah, and they basically are... No, this is basically that the government was telling social media companies, hey, we think this guy might be a terrorist. And sometimes they were abusing it. Like, they were legitimately abusing that power. This is true. But generally, ending cooperation... ending cooperation.
To clarify, though, the government themselves never came in and banned anybody, and the government themselves never said you must ban this person.
Yeah, it was all
media.
requests and the providing of evidence. Which I'm gonna be honest, this might be good actually. I'm gonna look into this one. Hold on, this one could be good actually because I think you should only be banned on social media on a social media platform for the behavior you have committed on that platform. So if somebody is like a terrorist and they have a social media account, but they don't break any of the like TOS, I genuinely don't care. I don't think people in jail should be barred from having like a phone and a social media account. I think that's fucking crazy that we don't let prisoners like have phones.
I mean, if someone is like a giga groomer on, I don't know, Discord, I think we should be allowed to ban them from like other places where minors are, like, I don't know, Twitter DMs or whatever.
In that case, somebody should have to bring forward a case, and that we should smooth line that process so that it's reliable and efficient and speedy, and then they would be placed on a watch list, and on the sex offender like watch list. And if you're on that watch list, then you can do that. Then I think that would be fully fair. But generally, yeah.
Were you pro or against Trump getting banned on a lot of shit after January 6th?
I'm against it, but I do have to admit it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice, but I am against it. I think at the very least they should have waited until the presidency ended. He was spreading misinfo. Yeah, so was a million other people. He was also doing that
spreading
the entire
misinfo, thus causing a riot was the justification there.
He could do that without Twitter. Let's be real. Like
sure, but he used Twitter as the proxy, literally like saying, "This is the location. This is what we're gonna do. Come, it will be wild."
And he could do that anywhere else. He could have just held a presidential press briefing. I do not like the precedent of social media companies being able to unilaterally adjudicate speech that does not occur on their platform, and the vast majority of what Trump did to incite that genuinely was not. Like, yeah, he made tweets like, "Come, it'll be a riot," but like that wasn't him. Like, he didn't explicitly call for the violence on Twitter. He didn't do that at all. Now, I think you could make a criminal case for treason based on that behavior, but I don't want him to be limited in what he's able to say, because I like him being able to put his foot in his mouth. And if we had a functioning judicial system, he would be like imprisoned for some of the things he says, because they do cross into treason.
Should be tried at the Hague.
Yeah. But I don't think that we should be barring people from the ability to actually say things. I think only when they are at the very, very, very least, I think they should have waited until January 21st, until after he was no longer president. I do not like the secession of that much power to social media corporations. As far as like the ending cooperation with social media, I do know this was being abused. They were like handing over information on people that did not happen on social media. Like this was literally like the government telling people, "Hey, we have evidence this person is Taliban, please ban them." And like, I don't think that's right. Even if they are Taliban, which they probably like were, I still don't think that's appropriate personally. So I'm going to put that in good, actually.
This just in: Benjamin is pro-Taliban. He did not condemn Taliban.
America First policy directive to the Secretary of State. This is not a real thing. I can already tell this is not a real thing because there's not even a Wikipedia page on it. Ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing. Directs the director of OMB to terminate all mandates, policies, programs, activity within 60 days. Okay, so ending DEI. Okay, I'm going to have a pretty controversial take on this one, too. I don't like DEI. I think it's actually like 90% of the time, it is having a person of a marginalized group come in and hold a lecture to a bunch of already woke people. That is 90% of DEI. So I think there are way better ways of addressing racial inequity than holding a lecture. Generally,
so your argument is that it's virtual signaling.
It is absolutely virtue signaling. in the majority of cases, or it's stuff like what that we saw at like the Florida conference, where there were 11 slots for the DNC, and to be DNC members for the party, and 5 of them had to be men, and 5 of them had to be women, and one of them it didn't matter, could go either way, and I don't agree with that. I think there are better ways to guarantee that the sufficient number of those slots go to women than to just openly mandate it like that. For like that example in particular, you could create coalitions. You could basically be that each of those 11 slots represents a coalition or a district in the government, and those members and the members of those coalitions have to be like voted on. Those can be more fair because it's a bit more lower level, and it like where half the members of those smaller coalitions have to be female, because then you're not like actually electing people to like represent, and you're choosing between like a man or woman. You're basically having a coalition of people, and that coalition of people then votes on whoever they want, but you mandate a certain amount of diversity within that coalition. That's how I do it. So I'm going to put this under not good, actually, because there's probably some good things in there structurally. Actually, I know there are good things in there that are like useful, but generally it's not that big a deal. This is not going to undo a century of racial like thing. There are plenty of other really discriminatory shit that Trump's going to do that's going to have way more impact on, diversity, equity, and inclusion than removing the DEI policies. Holding former government officials accountable for election interference and improper... Okay, this doesn't look good. Oh, revocation of security clearances. Okay. Okay. I don't care. I'm going to be honest. I don't care. It's like half these people probably shouldn't have a security clearance, especially if like they're about to be fired. Let's be real. People sometimes do keep security clearance after they're out of government. What's your opinion on affirmative action? Isn't that just a DEI isn't that like kind of just what I described, where you like mandate a number of slots? Or like, yeah, I'm not that in favor of it. I don't think it's, I think it's bad, actually. I should probably look into it more, but yeah, we can do that at some point. As for, removing the security, I know like there are people on here who I'm very happy are losing their security clearance. John Bolton is on this list, if I recall correctly. No, they're not. Hold on. Oh, this is all related to like the Hunter Biden laptop stuff. Yeah, this is all probably retaliation. On the other hand, who cares? Yeah, I don't care. Like, unleashing Alaska's extraordinary resource potential. Something tells me this is just about like deregulating. That is a long order.
We must add more drills into the mountains.
Wow. Fully avail itself of Alaska's vast lands and resources for the benefit of the nation and the American citizens who call Alaska home. He's doing the stars of the night sky thing, but for oil.
Well, I was going to say we'll call it Shadow Moses.
Yeah. Prioritize the development of Alaska liquid. Yeah, this is who cares. This is another who cares one. This is another if this is like a, you have to, before you can think about solar panels, you have to prove that an oil drill is not useful first. It's like stupid, but like actually who cares? I'm not even putting it on the list. Withdrawing the United States from the WHO. Yeah, that's okay. We've hit a winner. Okay. No, it's not Hitler. Shut up, Starry.
Hyper cringe, however.
Yeah. It's like literal. It's somewhere between actually horrible and fuck you too, and literally the end of America. Literally the end of America. If we hit a pandemic, it's also illegal. I'm putting it literally the end of America. Declaring a national energy emergency.
How?
That one's actually kind of bad. I'll explain. One moment. Let me make that. This allows him to use FEMA funds for oil drilling.
Literally 1984.
So yeah, this one's pretty bad. This one's pretty bad. That's not good. Yeah. We do kind of have an energy emergency. Yeah, I know. Take some Vyvanse. It'll help. You'll have more energy. Maybe fix your diet. Designating cartels and other organizations as foreign terrorist organizations.
Hyper cringe.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. Cartels kind of are terrorist organizations, are they not? Am I wrong?
Gives us clearance to go into Mexico, boots on the ground, and take care of the terrorist threat.
I've yet to see an issue with this. So if I don't have an issue with the United States going in and sniping like Osama bin Laden, which I don't, I also don't have an issue with doing that for cartel leaders. Now,
it's also like the justification that Trump is using for the tariffs right now. That the cartels are fucking pouring in fentanyl through Canada and Mexico, and that's what's giving Trump the broad blanket clearance to just like enact tariffs.
I think we should have all the fentanyl be homegrown. Got to support small businesses.
True. I think. Now remember, these are executive orders, so these are all very limited in scope. If they become misused, that's a different action in as far as my tier list. They're right. Let me hold on. Let me write it and then let me think.
Here's what I'll say. I think like cartels are bad, but I don't think it's America's problem to deal with. I think it would have to like be Mexico's problem to deal with, and we should just prosecute cartels as they do business within America.
I disagree. We created half of these cartels. We have deliberately colluded with these cartels. The CIA probably supplies half of their like revenue to these cartels. Let's be honest. Where this could be misused is if they try to designate this to things that are not cartels. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to label that as a separate action. For this, I'm going to put good, actually. But it gives greater leeway for us to infringe on Mexico's border. I don't care. Like, here's the thing, though. Mexico's not a real thing. So, if there are actual terrorists, and I do think cartels are terrorists, we should go after them. I'm actually okay with doing that. I'm perfectly fine with that. There's this.
I mean,
this executive
what do you mean
order.
Mexico's not a real thing?
That's a joke. There are. This executive order could be used responsibly or irresponsibly, depending on the president in charge. And I do think Trump will use it irresponsibly. But I don't think the order designating it is a bad thing. Respectfully disagree. I appreciate the respect. I will not show it back to you. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. But
I don't think that the cartels are like really can be classified as terrorists.
I do think they're terrorist orgs, and I do think this. I think this is fine. You can critique my list later. This probably will be misused, but we'll label that as a separate thing as far as this goes. But it's a mechanism used to propel American hegemony. So, I'm not
USA.
I'm not
USA.
a tanky. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't actually care about American hegemony when American hegemony is correct. I care about American hegemony when American hegemony is bad. The tariffs are the main example right now. Okay, and I'll get to the tariffs. And I have long believed that I think every democratic country in the world, you can chime in, jump in. I believe that all the democracies of the world should team up and impose tariffs on all the non-democracies. Just like a blanket 10% tariff. So if your country is not a democracy, tariff. I genuinely believe that. I think that would actually be like pretty good. Would that tariff China? Yeah. Would it tariff Russia? Yeah. But like, I actually think that's a good way of basically creating a multipolar us versus them narrative, but on the basis of democratic freedom and rights. And I think that's a good thing. We should be promoting global hegemony for the people who are correct. I am of the belief that over the course of the next 1,000 years, we're headed towards like one world government. There are social forces, incentives, economic forces that are in place that are basically going to collapse borders and make it so that it's all like a one sovereign, like, you know, how we see in Star Wars, one country for the entire planet. And that does mean a global hegemony. And as long as that hegemony is like good and democratic and federalized, that's not a bad thing. I will put a couple asterisks on that, but true. Fair enough. Establishing and implementing the president's... Okay, Doge.
What's your opinion on the like embargoes or whatever on Cuba?
They're stupid and they should go away. The embargo should go away. 10% tariff I'm okay with, which I think most Cubans would be very, very like appreciative of. Hey, Devin. I invited you to speak, by the way. What's up? You want to disagree?
Which one? Sorry, I clicked off Twitch and I don't know where you're at now. So
just the cartel thing. The cartel thing.
Okay, no, we're good. I just wanted to chime in general since it's been a while. No, like I'm with you on the designation of them. But again, like I said, the infringement on it's used as a mechanism to infringe on their own borders, and also, yeah, we perpetuated them. One, like you said, but regardless of that, though, that's not like the auspices of which this is being like adhered to is obviously in a like malicious manner is the issue. Like we could talk about like what the productivity that garner from it, but we all know here that that's not what's going to be like ascertained from it is the point.
Yeah. So the way I see it is that like actions like this that are just establishing stuff are neutral in the sense of how they're going to be used. So something like establishing Doge is inherently bad. It is an inherently bad thing to establish. And that is why I put it at literally the end of America. For something like cartels as terrorists, it is, you know, it is self-contained in its like, it is a good thing to do. It will get misused, but that is separate. That is a separate thing that it would be put on here. And misusing it, I would probably put in the Hitler category.
If I could also say,
I'm with you, yeah.
Like the caveat with pretty much all of these executive orders is that Trump is the one doing them, and we can almost guarantee that Trump is going to be the one to misuse all of these. But we could realistically see like a John McCain type, like designated cartels as terrorists, and that would be.
Well,
like,
that's why we have Rubio. That's
Well-
why we have Marco now, like as that John McCain type, basically under these parameters.
Well, I'm just basing these executive orders on what impact the order itself has, absent of how they're used. Because some orders directly change things, orders just establish things. For the orders that only establish things, how they're applied is a separate bullet point, is how I feel. For the orders that actually change things, those are the orders that like that like can be like viewed, you know.
I hear you. It's a tier list too. So I'm with
Yeah.
you. Like overall, like there's nuance to it, but like I was just proclaiming my stance on that. But continue because I kind of want to see where we go now. Now I'm enthralled.
Okay. Executive order signed by Donald Trump, the 47th order impacts immigration policy, expanded the use of expedited removal, and immigration policy that allows for deportation of individuals without a... See, this is self-evidently bad regardless of its application. This is just bad, even if used in the most responsible way possible. Denying federal funding to sanctuaries, Jesus Christ. Criminals and civil penalties for immigrants who fail to register as undocumented. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Hitler shit.
Not Hitler, but I'm literally end of
America.
America.
It's end of America. That's why I asked you if you thought those were like superfluous because they're pretty like on point.
There is a difference. I actually want to like denote when
it's
I think specific.
Okay, when I thought of end of America, I'm thinking of like democratic institutions and like civil liberties and rights, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you mean like economically or something like that.
What I mean is this something that Hitler literally did in the way that Hitler did it?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like I didn't know if we were using it in the manner of like.
It's a vibes
just like
thing.
how like
it's actually a vibes thing, to be honest. And
literally 1984.
And vibe wise. Yeah, I'd put this at 1984, which is below Hitler. Hitler, to me, is the death camps. That's, or the things that perpetuate that.
Cool, okay.
This on its own is more just like, this could help the death camps if, like, the registry part is actually the worst part of this.
But, I was going to say, because I don't know if there's an order yet, if I'm getting ahead of myself of fucking reopening Gitmo.
We'll get there, and that is Hitler.
Yeah, we'll get there. No. Yeah, we'll get there. That is absolutely yes.
Actually, I need to. There's some nuance on this one. Hold on, there's nuance here, but it's 90% Hitler. But I have a thought. We'll get to it. Remind me if we don't. How would I categorize this? Border. Bullshit.
Gitmo hose is good. I like that one.
Yeah. You have thoughts? I do occasionally have those, Starry. Protecting the meaning and value of American citizenship? What are these names? The order redefines the 14th Amendment's clause. What the fuck? Hold on. Executive order redefines the 14th Amendment clause and the subject to the jurisdiction thereof. I don't think you can do that in an executive order. I don't think that's how you do that. The executive order... The executive order...
Law, what are you, a fucking liberal?
Hold on. The executive order states two different situations where a person is no longer a United States citizen at birth. When the mother was unlawfully present in the U.S.,
oh, this one is already blocked.
For now. Come on. This is Hitler. We've hit Hitler.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I was about to say, I was waiting for what you were going to prescribe. But yeah, this is absolutely like Hitler. Absolutely. And it got blocked in Seattle. That's the Republican judge from Reagan who blocked it.
Hold on. Wait. I think only like 3 other countries even have birthright citizenship, though.
Yeah, we established that on stream. It's like literally like almost universal. not almost, but you know what I mean. Like it's like pretty like well established international.
That other countries don't have that.
Yeah,
Shit, it
like
might.
they're nuts. They're
Shit,
nuts.
shit, it's not. It might not be Hitler then. That's just end of America shit then, because that is something that I do think makes America uniquely good. Like I think that is one of the core pillars of what makes America America. But if like a bunch of other countries also don't have it, it's not fair to call it Hitler. It's just end of America, which is pretty fucking severe still. So
True, and I kind of agree because it does specify that it only applies to people like a month after the executive order takes place, and it doesn't like revoke people that are currently citizens that are birthright citizens. Right now, it would be completely different if it like fucking like preemptively
I
provoked
agree
everything
with
else.
Starry
But
said.
I think those countries are Hitler for not doing that. That is true. Ending birthright citizenship is different from not having it from the start. That's a good point. That's a good point. But I'm feeling more comfortable putting it in ending birthright citizenship right now. Ending it implies that there are more restrictions. Yeah, but I'm not judging it based on the implication. I'm judging it based on its actual effect. That's the thing. So yeah, and that's why my initial reaction was Hitler, because of what it indicates. But we can save it for that. We got to be sparing with our use of the Hitler accusations. Otherwise, Jon Stewart will never believe me.
Yeah, that was I didn't even finish it. Like I watched it on my own, and like I got like 3/4 of the way, and I was like, okay, I'm not watching this.
I think I got the
That
point
segment.
he's trying to make. I just don't think he did it. I think he did it somewhat clumsily.
here, let me ask a question again preemptively. If Trump were to try to deport green card holders, is that considered Hitler?
Yes.
Okay,
Agreed.
great.
Wait.
We'll get to there.
How does he do it?
The-
Unilaterally deporting people with green card. Yeah.
There's the act that he specifically referenced. It's like the Alien Sedition Act or something
Oh,
of
yeah.
1798.
No, that's
Yeah,
Hitler.
right?
That's
Yeah.
Hitler. That's
Right.
yeah. That one was Hitler. I remember how that one was going through. Okay. God, we have 35 more of these
That's a
to
lot.
go. Protecting
Yeah, it's a lot, bro.
Protecting the United States. By the time we get to the end of this list, there will be more shit on the list. Protecting the United States from foreign terrorists and other national security and public threats. We're going to have to investigate this one. Enhanced vetting and screening across agencies.
Doesn't this one already exist?
The title sounds inoffensive, but you know how they operate. Like the text itself is like, yeah, just
Identifying countries throughout the world for which vetting and screening information is so deficient as to warrant a partial or full suspension. I mean, on its own, that's fairly neutral, but that a secondary follow-up would be pretty bad. Identifying how many nationals from those countries have entered or admitted the United States since January 2021. Whenever the information... Additional measures to protect the nation as soon as possible, but no later than 30 days in coordination with the Attorney General. Evaluate all existing regulations, policies. Okay, this is one of those orders just telling people to look at stuff. It's one
like
of those
pretty
orders.
much who cares?
Yeah,
Who cares?
that's a who cares, because that's just like the order saying that they're going to look at doing something bad.
I'm with you on that. I agree.
Yeah. Putting America first in international environmental agreements. What is this? Removing the Paris Climate Accord? Yep, that's what it is.
End of America?
End of the world.
Hold on.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean both.
Hold on. Okay. Who cares?
Mhm.
There is no obligation for any country to follow that. There's no mandates. If there were mandates from the Paris Climate Accord, this would be different. This is a virtue signal, and
It is a virtue
and it
signal.
does
That's
not
been the
matter.
critique. It is a critique of it. But I find it like the utility of like holding people account. Well, people like look up to us in China, and like if we act under the guise or the purview of like those like the 2 degrees Celsius like barometer and all that shit. Like if we like go about with the policies, generally speaking, other countries will follow. Like I did real quick. The only thing I'll say is like I did see like Indonesia or another country's like leader acknowledge it, and we're like, well, why are we going to act underneath like the purview of the Paris Climate Accord if America doesn't? So like that's only going to exasperate things further, even though it was a virtue signal, 100% for sure. But like it might lead to more deleteriously acquired conditions faster, is all.
That's true. That's true. But I also think that that would have happened anyway the moment Trump won. So who cares?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe. So
Yeah. Realigning the United States' refugee admissions program. Should we just skip the ones that don't have a Wikipedia article? The trend so far is that those have been like just telling people to do shit. Yes?
probably.
Okay, let me look. Yeah, this is one of those. Okay, so I'll read the titles for them, but yeah, those are pretty... Restoring the death penalty and protecting public safety. Okay, maybe these are not nothing.
No. Not that one, no. Like pretty bad, I'd say.
Oh, the death penalty in all severities. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Gotta keep doing that. So this basically forces the death penalty for any capital crime committed by an alien illegally present in this country. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, they're doing that.
We've actually hit it.
Finally.
Yeah.
We've hit Hitler.
They're doing that here in Florida too. Like Ben, you're aware of like the Trump Act, the immigration bill that they're pushing through?
Yeah, I'm aware.
That's what. Yeah, that's one of the provisions. Is like capital offenses from an immigrant is like the death penalty,
Yeah.
or like a felony charge. Yeah, that's part of it.
Securing our borders. What is this bullshit? Establishing a physical wall. Okay. Didn't Biden keep
Worthless.
building the wall?
Yep.
This is controversial, but who cares?
8 years and still fucking nothing.
Well, not nothing, but like, and
Mediocre.
A great fence.
my take has always been with the wall that if I can trade it for Medicare for all with a conservative, I will vote in favor of the wall. That has always been my take. If we can like trade votes, if they'll vote for Medicare for all, if I vote for the wall, I'm voting for the wall. That's my take.
Decent trade-off. Pretty fascistically aligned with the application of the wall, but that's a pretty good like trade-off, I guess. That's good. Conflicting, but yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. If they use the death penalty as a more common punishment for less severe crimes, it's Hitler, IMO, but we've had a death penalty in a lot of states for decades now. Yeah, well, it was specifically the fact that it's mandating that the federal government in all federal crimes and enforce the death penalty in all cases, no matter what. And also that any of those crimes committed by an illegal immigrant is also subject to that. So, yeah, no deporting for them, just killing. If we make gaining citizenship actually attainable, then who cares about the wall? That's true. And we can make it a very pretty wall. No one complains about the Great Wall of China. That's all I'm saying. Maybe we should make it a solar wall. Okay. Application of Protecting Americans from Foreign Advisory Controlled Applications Act to TikTok. Huh? Oh, delaying the TikTok ban. Okay.
You got like 55 days on that, so.
Yeah, good. That's pretty good. I'll give, credit where credit is due. It's fine. Who cares? I should be putting periods for these. Okay. God, we are still on... Oh, maybe we're not. Okay. Clarifying the military's role in protecting the territorial integrity. Uh-oh. The... policy is well... No later than 10 days under the version of the Union plan. Come on. The mission to seal the borders and maintain the sovereignty. Okay, I'm not sure if this is just saying that they're going to have the military lock down the borders or actually sending the military lock down the borders. Either way, I should have really made an I don't know tier, but I'm going to put this in... Here's my take. It might be good because the military is way more trained and way more empathetic to people than the ICE and Border Patrol. So if anything, there might be a lot more people at the border alongside ICE and Border Patrol that have authority, that are empathizing with migrants. Yeah, the military has more ethics training and there's higher standards as well. So if anything, it might inadvertently be a good thing, but I'm not confident saying that for sure. Military should not act as a police force. It's unconstitutional. That's not exactly them acting like a police force, though. That's the problem. That's not them acting like a police force. A police force would be if they were blocking normal people, like citizens, from entering the country, and actually blocking it. That would be different. And that was, the policy, not just, an occasional fuck-up, which would happen under any application. But, yeah. But I agree, it would be unconstitutional to use military as police. Defending women and gender ideology, extremism, and restoring biological truth to the federal government.
Two genders.
Okay. Fuck trans people. That seemed like a good, does that seem like a good description of this?
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is... No, I'm kidding. This is really bad. This is really bad. Hold on. Let's see how bad. Funding gender ideology. Federal funding no longer going to gender-affirming care. That's really bad. Intersex people probably fucked. Has speculated that this order may interpret as defining everyone as female since male genders are not. This was called false by Snopes. Okay, well, Snopes has been full of shit anyway lately. Implementation. All references to transgender people and gender identity were removed from Center for Disease Control. We're going to move that up to actually horrible. CDC. Oh, yeah, this was also the preventing trans people from getting their passports. That might elevate it a bit. Because
Or was it like changing their gender, their gender association or sex on the passport, right?
Yeah, and also partially denying them from getting their passports. This is not literally end of America, because America has been based on not treating trans people correctly, but this is somewhere between
Pretty bad.
Hitler and actually horrible. I think this is just
Agreed.
actually horrible right now. I'm just going to leave it at actually horrible right now. Hold on. Federal inmates being transferred to men's prisons or moved to solitary confinement. Jesus Christ.
Actually horrible.
Yeah. Ordered scientists to retract any not yet published research they had been conducting with using the banned terms. Yeah, that's actually fucking horrible. Holy shit. V-coding discussion starts now. I've been told not to do that. Reevaluating and realigning United States foreign aid. This is very easy for me. This one's very easy.
What are we thinking?
Literally end of America. This is like a huge component of our soft power and our ability to project sort of like that hegemony that we were talking about. That is actually like globally destabilizing, in addition to just like a lot of people needed that aid.
Yeah, it's gonna make things worse in continents like Africa, just when it comes to like facilitation of like, fighting back HIV or just stuff like that they don't have in their own infrastructure. So
the only reason this isn't literally Hitler is because I don't think Hitler literally did this.
Yeah. Prioritize recruitment of individuals. Oh, AI hiring. Fantastic.
Pretty bad to actually horrible.
Yeah. Chad, I keep a. Yeah, that's really bad. Restoring accountability to policy influencing positions within the United States federal workforce. Schedule F. Okay. Permanent policy related. The provision increase the president's control over federal career civil services by removing their civil service protections and making them easier to dismiss.
Actually horrible.
Yeah, actually horrible.
Yeah, they're taking over the administrative state at their own whim to privatize and deregulate everything. That's like honestly for me personally, that's like end of America shit for me, but like that could be a debate. But yeah. It's going to worsen everything, like economically and like socioeconomically. It's going to literally destroy everything because at the whim of privatized corporations like for Elon and etc.
Yeah, literally end of America. That's really bad. That's really bad. I kind of agree. I vote we change Hitler to Hitlerite. No, I think it's funnier. Like, because you know what this reminds me of? Hitler with the exclamation point. It reminds me of this. This is so. I kind of like it, to be honest. Jab. So yeah, we're keeping it Hitler. Somebody clip that. Restoring the names that honor American greatness. Is this the Gulf of
Bases.
America? This is
Bases as well for Confederate
okay.
generals. Like,
I'm
pretty
just,
bad.
I'm just gonna label it as Gulf of America. Who cares? So here's the thing. Is it bad that street names and shit are named after like Confederate generals?
I say
Yeah,
yes because of
probably.
traitors.
Traitor.
And
You're
Yeah,
traitors.
probably. It's
you're
pretty.
slave owners.
It's pretty
They're
bad.
slave owners. Yeah.
On the other hand, I kind of don't give a shit and find it pretty funny, especially the Gulf of America stuff. And I think my favorite part of the Gulf of America stuff is the fact that the origin of that meme comes from a 2010 Colbert segment where he pitched it as a joke. And that is how Gulf of America started. Good job, Colbert. That's my favorite part of it.
To me, it's just neo-colonialist, like virtue signaling. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, look at us expressing our power. Oh, Gulf of America. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's stupid. Who cares? Honestly, it's so stupid I might put it to good actually, because it's like stupid in a very funny way. But no, it's who cares? Ending illegal discrimination and restoring merit-based opportunity. How many of these are redundant? Oh, these are reverting the presidential memorandums.
I say pretty bad on that one because it's going to normalize, or it's just going to normalize the ability for people to just like not adhere to like civil right, parameters established by the civil rights. At least federally, I'm pretty sure it's federally associated in contractors who work with the federal government.
These look like they were pretty useless memorandums to begin with.
Okay.
I'm going to just put this as ending DEI 2. And we're just going to put it in not good, actually. Revocation of certain executive orders. The order shall be implemented. The order is not intended. Okay. Ensuring adequate COVID safety protocols for federal contractors. What is this? The mask mandate? That's the mask mandate. And requiring vaccination. Federal contractor
Did vaccines cause your autism?
mandate and vax and
If another pandemic happens, they're still going to uphold that. So.
mandate. Yeah.
Like I say, not good. Like that's. I mean,
I'm torn. Vaccines turned me straight and I'm pissed. True. I'm torn between good actually and who cares. Because for one thing, when there is another pandemic, Trump will do this again. Absolutely. Maybe not because of the culture war now, but these are not necessary right now. And I do think something like this, these pandemic era things, probably do need to be sunset at a certain point. So I'm torn. I am torn.
I'm with you. It just depends on the vaccines that are like that are like that they usually will like apply. Like, it just depends. But
Yeah.
like,
I'm gonna put this
kind of
as
with
good
you.
actually. I'm putting this in good actually. I mean, I'm sure there's complexity. Generally, you should take all of these with a grain of salt and just as a sort of like rule, slide everything.
COVID is still here, though.
Yeah, as a general rule, slide everything up one category because there's probably very specific implementation of things that make it all very worse in a very practical way, but on its face, or in most cases, it's not. So that's a general rule, I would say. Nope. Ooh, I almost lost the page. Being an idiot. That would have actually ended the segment. I'm not, like, I wouldn't do that. All right. How much more? We're halfway through. I can't do this. It's killing me. Designation of Ansar Allah as a foreign terrorist organization. The ongoing conflict. Designating the Houthis as a terrorist organization. That's actually based. Fuck you, Hassan. I don't know why Biden repealed that.
They are a terrorist organization. I think that issue is pretty like complex in regards to their association with Saudi Arabia or their proximity to Saudi Arabia. But yeah, that can go either way.
Yeah, it's complex, but they are a terrorist org. I'm putting that as good, actually.
I agree. Like I think they are so.
Yeah. I don't know why Biden would remove that. This was in response to rebel group. Hold on. Cited recognition of the dire humanitarian condition and 2 classifications had previously removed. This was in response to the rebel groups. So Biden, in response to the attacks, of more attacks, decided to... Yeah, that's stupid. That's weak shit from Biden. I think that's weak shit. Declassifying records concerning assassinations of President JFK, RFK Sr., and MLK Jr. Yeah, I think that's actually... I actually think that's super based. Maybe we need another category, actually. Maybe we need, like, a super based category.
Nah, I say
That'll be
pretty good.
That'll be the only one you're gonna put it in.
No, there's at least one. There's at least one more I can think of.
One, maybe one more.
So
I say we don't add it here for now.
No, I'm adding it.
We can always do it later.
I'm adding it.
Personally, I don't care that much. I'm not gonna lie, but like greater government transparency is never like a bad thing. So, or most of the time, obviously.
Notably, there's one person missing, which he said would be there, and that's Epstein.
True.
Yeah. I remember when that happened. There was a talking point, like, why the fuck isn't like Epstein on there? It's like, well, I wonder why.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. I do think declassifying docs on RFK Sr. JFK and MLK. I actually think that that's really based. So credit where credit is due on the few things where Trump will do something that good.
Well, whenever he does something good, it's for nefarious reasons.
Why is making the Houthis a terrorist org not in based? Cause it doesn't matter that much. Like, it's not actually like important. Cause I don't give a shit. That's why.
Maybe the real terrorist orgs were the friends we made along the way.
True. The President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. Follows the tradition of presidential advisory panels going back all the way to FDR. On February 1st, less than a month, issued an executive order reestablishing. He had already announced. So this is, I think, something that just has to be reestablished every presidency. Sure. Good, actually.
I would consider it a fluff thing.
No, it's probably... what's the acronym for this? Yeah, good, actually.
I was just gonna say, it depends on who's on the committee. If they're like, biased towards them, but if they're like from the side, oh yeah, I was gonna say if they're from the sciences, they're more so left leaning, but they can apply some quacks onto that committee potentially.
Don't hold your breath on it.
I do find it helpful or good to demarcate if there's actually something good, because the one thing like conservatives will throw away is like, oh, you think nothing's good, blah blah blah. It's like, no, like we'll be objective here, but it's just overtly everything. 99% of everything is like bad. It's just true.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Strengthening American leadership in digital financial technology. Oh, Bitcoin. The Bitcoin thing.
No.
Cringe.
I don't think anyone will actually agree with me, but I kind of want to put this in Hitler. To me, the AI crypto shit is equivalent with like Nazis fanaticism over like Nordic gods and like
archaeology.
Yeah, and like pseudoscience. Like to me, that's like actually up there. But I'm just gonna put it in actually horrible because it's practically actually.
I put it in Hitler.
My disdain for it is allows me to agree with you here. Like I can't stand that shit, so I don't care. Like put it whatever.
Removing barriers for American. Oh God. And then here we go on the next one, AI. Let me actually be a bit more specific. Barriers to it mandates the creation of an action plan. Yeah, we're just going to put that. We're going to put that in really bad because I don't think that one's as bad as the Bitcoin one. Council to assess the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Oh, FEMA. Is this something that has
no. They're assessing what to cut is the point.
Oh, yeah.
Basically to abolish it, This
one doesn't count. This is just like a telling people what to look at type order again. Well, when they order...
a lot of them are.
Emergency measures to provide water resources in California. Oh, is this Trump literally just wasting a shitload of water?
Yeah, 2.2 billion gallons.
Yeah, this is the Trump wasting water thing. Trump wasting water in Cali. Yeah.
Now their reservoirs are depleted, so when the summer hits, they're gonna be fucked over in Southern California in the Central Valley.
Yeah, I mean we might get lucky, so I'm just gonna put that in actually horrible. You know, we might get lucky and just have a very good year, but yeah,
maybe
pretty fucking horrible.
With climate change, I highly doubt so. Can't believe I said highly doubt so.
Yeah. Enforcing the Hyde Amendment. Jesus fucking Christ.
What about
Elaborate.
the Jekyll Amendment?
Yeah, I was gonna say elaborate, Ben, because I actually don't know what that
Oh, the Hyde Amendment is an amendment that Republicans try to sneak into every bill. you know, hide it over here, hide it over there. That's the old Jon Stewart joke.
Oh.
And it basically bans the federal government from spending any money on abortion.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna just put that as like pretty bad. Hyde Amendment, yeah, really bad. Prioritizing military excellence and rhetoric. Yeah. Oh, what is this? The transgender ban? Yep, transgender military ban.
Pretty horrible.
Trans military ban. Actually horrible.
Yeah.
Reinstating service members discharged under the military's COVID-19 vaccination mandate. Okay. I'm gonna.
Nah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this one's actually horrible. If you are a government employee who, in the middle of a pandemic, are so antisocial that you are unwilling to be vaccinated for non-medical reasons, you deserve to be fired, and you do not have the temperament to work for the American government.
Go to the Hawk. Do not pass go.
Yeah.
Do not collect $200.
I'm with you. I don't disagree with the sentiment.
Yeah.
I just said mad because like in comparison to like a multiplicity of the other ones, I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, it's not good, but
Yeah. Restoring America's fighting force.
that's a virtue signal.
Oh my God, policy.
Means nothing.
DEI 3, okay.
Yeah, literally.
Jesus Christ.
They were answered.
Iron Dome for America.
Yeah, that too. Like, yeah, virtue signal. That means nothing. It's
No,
not
that's
happening.
not a means nothing. That one's pretty bad. Hold on, let me.
You really think they're gonna do that? I mean, they could obviously, but like,
MIDEI higher.
that's a project that will like surpass the length of this presidency, like the duration. Of
And
it.
I'm
Like,
sure
that's-
the following Democrat won't cancel it. This is
Yeah, well,
actually horrible. This is gonna be potentially trillions of dollars.
Yeah, I was gonna say money wise, I'm with you. Yeah, like I would say horrible because of the expenditures, literally. So,
Just like giving it to military contractors.
yeah, and along with Gitmo too, that Gitmo project, same shit. Like, oh, it's lovely, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Protecting children and chemical from surgical mutilation. Oh my God. Oh yeah, the from 19 thing.
Yeah, it's like 13 to 19. Yeah, gender affirming.
Under 19 gender affirming care. Ban. The under 19 thing is so fucking predatory. I think this is Hitler.
Horrible.
I
Okay,
no,
that's-
I
I'm cool
think
with
this
that.
is Hitler. I actually like.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah, sure,
No.
that's fine.
That is Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like the bodily
I hope I don't have to. So it's Hitler because it is directly denying people who need healthcare, and
Yeah.
it's doing it on the basis of 19 and not age of majority versus minority, which means they're also using it as an excuse to try and push the Supreme Court to allow something that they wouldn't otherwise allow, which is dictating rights for people who aren't minors. They're
Yeah.
so,
No, I was thinking suicide rates too. Like this is not
yeah.
this is not helpful to people who to youth who like are going through gender dysphoria per se. So yeah.
Me being 18.
Additional measures to combat anti-Semitism.
Palestinian
I know you're
protests.
against it. I know you're against it, Benjamin, knowing you.
Oh yeah.
Student protests, right? And reaction, I mean.
Yeah. This is literally end of America. Yep. Arresting protesters. Pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Celebrating America's 250th birthday.
Who cares?
Happy birthday to you.
Sure.
Sure. I'll put that there because why not? Ending racial indoctrination in K through 12. Okay. Right.
CRT.
Yeah. Anti-CRT. Hold on, let me look into it a little bit more before I go into it.
I can't believe black people don't exist.
Or that they were slaves is the point.
I can't believe racism ended 100 years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in not good actually.
Agreed.
Expanding additional freedom and opportunities for families.
You read more, I guess. I don't know.
Encouraging education freedom through discretionary grant programs. Helping. Is this like a real? It is a policy to support on the upbringing of children, domestic policy, identify. Yeah, this is nothing. This is. Wait, hold on. I think I saw something right at the end there. Hold on. I think I saw something right at the end. Including private and faith-based options. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the issue.
That's why yeah, I was wondering if there was going to be any like, if they were going to fixate on specific like entities.
Privatizing part of VA. Not good, actually. Pretty bad. Yeah. And all of these are TBD. Let's update to see if they are passed by now. Okay. This is the This is all of the actual like semi-real executive orders. There are other things here. Like I know Trump did a few other things, but yeah. For the sake of my sanity, I am going to leave this at just the executive order stuff because I actually can't go on. That I need to like take a. It's been 2 hours. I need a different topic. So,
It's been 2 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna switch to a different topic. I will be right back though. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna set it to this screen. Enjoy. We're doing another 2 hours. I'm just going to the bathroom.
I was gonna ask him. Yeah, maybe go full screen so I can see chat too, because I'll relay this to mostly everybody. I was gonna ask though, or imply how sick, like if it's like end of America, with the Elon prying into the U.S. Treasury and blocking U.S. AID from like being outsourced at all. I was thinking like end of America type shit though.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, real streamer.
Hello.
Okay.
I have the most important topic. My
Yes.
lunch.
Yay!
There's this food truck that I really like that has gyros. And I liked the lamb one. They ran out of lamb. She was like, yeah, I ran out. Can I like include chicken so it's lamb and chicken? And I was like, sure, but now I'm sad. Chicken is so much worse than lamb.
I mean,
We love gyros, Kelly.
wait, real quick, isn't it euros?
It's euros?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait,
Why
what?
is it spelled like gyro?
Because it's just silent, like it's Mediterranean. It's the
Greek
funky.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Well, now you know, so
I'm
you
gonna
don't do
tell
it
this
out
what it
in the
really is.
public.
It's not even that. It's a shawarma. It's just
Yeah,
called
that's
euro so people understand what it is. Because
right.
there's a lot of Greek people here. From my understanding. It's a shawarma.
Now I'm getting hungry. But yeah, I know it's a shawarma. That's fine. Too funny.
Everybody's got a wrap. Everybody's got a good wrap, I think. Like every cuisine.
Oh, well, wait, what? Like a
Like every
Italian?
cuisine has like a wrap type of food.
I prefer
Like,
gyros,
there's,
Kelly.
like
What's an Italian
burritos
then?
and shawarmas and euro.
All right, I have
What's-
returned.
Sorry, this is shawarma time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, for anyone watching, please like, subscribe, and follow on Twitch. Also, anybody who wants to be annoying in Vosh chat, please feel free to let them know I'm streaming.
Wait, is
Oh,
he on?
Vosh is streaming?
No, he's not
I
streaming
don't
for
see it.
another hour. But Vosh chat is always open.
Have things slowed down today? Like, is there anything significant to actually cover, or do we have like a day off for once where we could just like relax a little?
I think we have a day off where we can just kind of like relax.
Yeah, I don't think I've like noticed anything.
So yeah.
Wait, there's mass protests?
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, around the country. Yeah, around the country. 50 capitals, 50 states thing.
Oh, I saw this. It's not real, and I don't care. Hold on. Let me see if there's any Trackmania stuff that I have to finish, and then if so, I'll put on Jon Stewart or something while I do it.
Yeah, he did a segment on the terrorists. I didn't watch it yet. But
We
saw it.
watched it last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do have Trackmania stuff. Perfect. Yeah. One sec. One sec. Okay. Let's switch to the gaming one. Does it really not want to? Okay. Yeah, so let's play a little bit. Why is there no audio from the game? Let me switch the thing.
Maybe when the stream is done, I'll edit the careless segment
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
because I hate myself. Because I hate myself.
Okay. All right. Trackmania, doing the weekly shorts. This is actually a pretty fun map that like I've been having issue with. Like I already have gold on it, but I've been trying to get author metal. So you basically just have to come around this bend, get as much speed as possible, straight in the car, and then kind of just like whip it this way. But then you have to like align it so that when you get to this part, so that your car is like back here. So you kind of have to like thread. Okay. I just got a message. All right. Well, stream's over. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you had a great time. It was definitely fun doing the segment, but I have to go. So thank you all so much.
Bye.